After countless hours experimenting with Spider-Man 2, today I'm going to show you the best way to play using the top mods and gameplay improvements that will change your experience completely. Stick around for a full tutorial at the end. Grab Spider-Man 2 at a huge discount by clicking the link down below to Instant Gaming. Don't pay full price for it, and let's go. This first mod takes web swinging to a whole new level with brand new animations that completely change your experience. New web jumps, releases, swing kicks, wall runs, and jumps, along with so much more. It even has optional movie accuracy animations taken straight from the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I absolutely love. And this is just the first mod. Do you hate the guts of the annoying symbiote crimes like I do? The Crime Choicer mod puts you in control, letting you pick exactly which crimes appear in your game, with so many different options. This is a game changer and something we've needed for so damn long. Next up, the best Venom mod is finally here. The one you may have used yourself or seen in other videos would crash your game every time you accidentally point launched and would give literal nightmares from the state of it. Yeah, it had some serious drawbacks, but this version allows you to use all his abilities during random crimes, and it even lets you grab and throw enemies. You can't web swing, which makes getting around kinda sluggish, but it's also more realistic and it won't crash your game. This version is far better overall. But have you ever wanted to play as Daredevil? Well, now you can, and with the release of the new TV show, it's perfect timing. And it's about time we got a goddamn Daredevil game, and this is as close as we're gonna get to one. But what about Deadpool? Imagine if this was an official suit in this game. Fans would have the craziest rod-ons known to man. It's amazing to free roam the city in a Deadpool suit for once. However, my personal favourite, which doesn't really get the same attention as it deserves, is the Punisher suit. Its subtle design just makes it so badass, and it almost looks like a suit you'd expect in the game. And our last suit mod, before diving into the gameplay changes, is this far better version of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. Modders do such a great job at making film accurate suits, and this one is a great example of that. Now let's dive into the mods that completely switch up your gameplay experience for the better. One mod that completely changes how you play this game, like others I will show you in a moment, is the Flying Web Wings mod. It literally allows you to fly, and it just makes web swinging so much faster and more intense. And you'll also never lose altitude, which is handy, and pairing this with Venom's wings is pretty damn insane. But what makes this mod even better is that it allows you to easily escape the boundaries of the map, giving you access to parts of New York you could never explore before. The Remove Boundaries mod allows you to free roam these areas, and the amount of detail is actually really surprising, especially when you consider you aren't even supposed to see these parts of the map. It's definitely worth exploring for yourself, and it makes you wonder why they didn't just spend a bit more time expanding the map when so much detail has already been added. One mod that will change the way your game looks without needing to install any god-to-hell reshades or tanking your FPS into the minuses is the NYC Beyond Atmosphere mod. This gives a new, more realistic look to the daytime setting and looks incredible, especially with the added 409 puddles on every street corner. Better yet, as you enter Times Square, you might notice it looks a bit closer to real life. The Real Brands mod changes all the signs and graphics to recognizable companies like Mackey's and many others, which makes a surprisingly big difference and feels far more immersive. But this next gameplay change takes the combat to a whole new level. Floppy's Brutal Finishers pack is a splendid sight to see. It truly is brutal, and I absolutely love it. I also just found it refreshing seeing new animations, especially for those like me who have put loads of hours into this game and are sick of seeing these same old ones. Better yet, you can even customize it to which animation you actually want to see. But it doesn't stop there. The new Parkour Animations mod is a subtle change that makes a big difference to your traversal experience. I personally think they are much better than the base game, and it just feels far more fluent. I also much prefer this new Air Dodge animation mod compared to the base game's version. It just looks so much better. Last but not least, we have the most underrated mod that makes one of the biggest differences to your game experience. and that is the live action soundtrack mod. All your favourite scores from the movies have been imported into the game during swinging, combat, and even symbiote surges. You can even customize which scores you want to hear during certain parts of the game. Sadly, I can't let you hear them as YouTube copyright sucks dog dick, but you have to install this for yourself. It's underrated as heck, and it's crazy how much of a difference it makes to swinging and combat. So how the hell do you install all these mods for yourself in the easiest way possible? Well, let me show you. First, head down below and download Net 7.0, otherwise it's not going to work and it only takes a minute to install this. Once you've done that, now download Overstrike, which can be found down below, and this is a mod manager for Spider-Man 2. Now make a folder somewhere on your PC and drag the Overstrike files into this folder. Now open the overstrike.exe file and you will see this window appear. So what you want to do is click where it says more info and then select run anyway, and now the actual app will open regardless. And once you see this window pop up, now just go ahead and select where it says create profiles. So this minimizes for now. Now we want to pay attention to the folder called mods library. Let's click into this. Installing mods is super simple, and every single one you've seen in this video can be downloaded from the description down below. So for example, take the Daredevil mod. You download it as shown on screen, and once you've done that, all you need to do is drag the file into this mod library folder within Overstrike. And you want to repeat this with all the mods shown in this video, and the only one that works slightly different is Venom. We'll get to that in just a moment. So once you've dragged all the mods into this library, now you want to open up Overstrike again, and now you will see all the mods appear. But here's something you need to know. If you right click a mod with the modular icon, you can actually configure and customize them. So make sure you do configure the modular ones to your liking, or you can just keep them as they are. Once you're happy, now click the install mods button. However, for the Venom mod, you do need to do something slightly differently. Download it like you would with the others, but this time you will notice there are two files. This one needs to be dragged into your mod library like we've done before, but this file is actually a game save. To find where your saves are located on the Steam version, go to this location and drag the game save into here. Head back into Overstrike and click install mods again, and I will show you how to play as Venom in just a second. There is one big important thing you need to know. If you launch Spider-Man 2 and your game looks like this, it's munted and it's not going to load. This will 100% happen to you at some point, and here is how to fix it. So go to where your game is located, mine is the Steam version, so it can be found here. You now want to delete these two files, which are toc and toc.back. Now go to where your Spider-Man 2 was bought from, and you want to verify the game. Click install mods in Overstrike and your game will now load just fine. So to use the Venom mod, head to the main menu and just load up this game save, and it is that simple. All the other mods shown in this video should now be present in your game, and if you have any issues, leave a comment and either myself or someone else will give you a hand. Giving the video a quick like rating would be amazing, and to find out the best way to play Cyberpunk on PC, click the card on screen. You don't want to miss this video, trust me. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you next time.